I'm Greg Simmons, the Vice President for Institutional Advancement at UMBC. Geez, it was probably, more than 10 years ago when I was working at the Shriver Center, and the Maryland Charities Campaign paperwork came around, and somebody said, you should take a look at this and you should do it. There's been two that I've given to every year since. One is Center Stage Theater in Baltimore, and the other is Chesapeake Bay Foundation. Those are every year that Maryland Charities has come across my desk. Those are the two. That's how I give to those two charities every year. For Center Stage, it was one of the first things that my wife and I did when we came to Baltimore, and it was the first thing that we did that was ours together in Baltimore City. And over the almost 20 years that we've been here, we've been to dozens of performances together with family, with friends. And so it's been a great experience and a great kind of place that we've enjoyed going to, and we both just love theater. And I mean, that opportunity to kind of see the human condition, but just have it be right in front of you, and the theater's so intimate, the performances are so varied. For me, it's just a great way for us to be able to support the arts in Baltimore. And that's, to me, the arts in Baltimore. And I think of the arts in Baltimore at Center Stage. And then the Chesapeake Bay Foundation, Angela grew up in Illinois, I grew up in Connecticut, but the water was always a real important part of our life. And I mean, I just remember reading Michener's book when I was a little kid, about the Chesapeake Bay. And now it is, it's a part of everything that's important in Maryland. It's economy, it's food, it's just health as a region. So, and I think the Chesapeake Bay Foundation does just a fantastic job of raising awareness and trying to restore it to health. So those are the two things that we've supported for years through the campaign. We know here that in many cases it's not the amount, but it's just the act of giving. An organization getting somebody's contribution, even a really modest one, particularly in times like this, it helps in terms of the dollars, but also helps in terms of validation that what that organization is doing is vital and important to somebody, and it can make the difference between them being able to keep doing that work or deciding that they're not going to be able to do something, whether it's in human services or the arts or the environment or workforce development. So just doing something modest can make all the difference in an organization's ability to be successful and to keep its doors open. And the other thing I would think about is we just never know where we're going to be and what our circumstances are going to be. And we never know when we're going to really be depending on someone else to think about, would you want them to do that for me? And so that's kind of what I always think about. It's like, can I dig a little bit deeper, even to do just something modest? And that's always, to me, the answer's always been yes for me. I'm so proud of what we've done at UMBC with Maryland Charities. I mean, for us, this is an extraordinary community. And our students are fantastic, our faculty and staff are terrific. And the way that people have really understood that we're a university in a community, and we're part of the community, and I take great pride in somebody who's representing the campus in the community every day, to be able to say, look what we're doing, look at how much we care, look at the difference we're making. It's just one more thing that every day makes me proud to come to UMBC and talk about UMBC. So thank you, everybody.